This one right here is gonna be a banger. This one's gonna be a good one. What is good, YouTube? It is your boy City Bros, and I am coming at you guys with a banger today. First of all, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody loves coming here. Everybody enjoys seeing these uploads coming at you guys. This is gonna be my third upload in a row, which obviously, no need to like whatever. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I love to do. So, anyway, guys, I'm coming at you guys with a story time today. Now, this ain't no regular story time. This ain't no like, oh my god, like I lost my virginity in a fucking closet story. This is kind of a sketchy story. This happened to me in middle school. Now, I was a pretty good kid in middle school. Okay, just picture this. You know what? Hold up. I want to pull something up just so you guys can get a perfect image of this. I'm gonna pull something up for you guys. Alright, guys. So here we go. Just to get an accurate representation of who I was as a person in middle school, just so you guys aren't just going off. Like, this is what I look like now. Alright, this is what I look like now. This is what I look like in middle school. You see that? Let me back it up a little bit. Ah, it looks weird. But you guys get the gist. Alright, here we go. There's a good fucking angle. You guys get the gist. That is what I looked like in middle school. Okay, so picture this kid. Every single time that throughout this story time, picture that kid right there. Okay, so here we go. Every middle school kid has to take like a health class in order to like, get your credits, whatever. Sex education, all that shit. That is the health class. So we go to this health class every single day. I had this group of kids that I hung out with in there because I came from a super small school, and so every class I kind of had like a few kids that like we'd hang out with, and like we all got together at lunchtime, shit like that. So I had this kid, and he was super funny kid. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's just a super funny kid. So we're sitting in health class, and this kid just fucks off every single day. He just says the stupidest shit. He had the funniest laugh ever. It was like the most over-exaggerated laugh ever. As soon as this kid laughed, you laughed. You had to use that type of kid. So we're in class, and we get a lockdown in like school. Like the school goes on lockdown, like one of those drills. Of course, lockdowns are supposed to be taken seriously, and they should be 100%. So I'm not saying don't take them seriously for you guys that are still in school, but take them seriously. But this was a drill, and we knew it was a drill because they told us we were gonna have one that day. So the sirens go off. Some people are freaking out because they don't know. Other people are like, oh, whatever, it's a drill. It's what we're supposed to do. But my teacher was so mean. She was such a bitch. She was so mean to everybody. It was health class, and she'd be giving us like math facts, and she'd be making us she'd time us and like make us do them, and we didn't learn a damn thing about like in that class. For some reason, you're supposed to like cook and shit. It's like home ec or something. You're supposed to be like baking cookies, and we were fucking like sitting there doing fucking math for 45 minutes a day. And honestly, fuck that bitch. You know who you are if you ever see this fucking video. Anyway, so the lockdown happens, all right, and okay, hold up. I'm gonna talk to you guys like I'm fucking talking like here I am. All right, the lockdown happens. I'm smiling just fucking like this. This is my face when the lockdown happens. Okay, and I fucking pull up, and you have to get in the corner of a classroom, and you have to fucking, be quiet, and the lights get shut off, the teacher locks the door, all of this fucking shit, which is fine. I mean, standard fucking procedure, of course. So we get there, we get in the corner, and lockdowns are long. Lockdowns are like probably like 15, longer than that, probably like 20 to like 40 minutes. That's probably like a standard lockdown drill, because they gotta go around and they gotta check the school and all that shit. So we get into our little fucking corner, and we're just fucking, we're chilling, we're sitting there. All of a sudden, this jokester dude, this fucking kid, he was one of my best friends at the time. He kind of fell off, but he was one of my best friends like at that time. He's just so funny. Anything this kid did, you laughed at. So fucking this kid shits himself in the corner of the class. This motherfucker dies laughing. Like, he dies. Like, he's literally like beat red face in the corner trying not to laugh. My teacher was so mad, dude. Keep in mind, dude, she was so mean. Like, other teachers during a lockdown drill, like, if you kind of fucked around, or you knew it was a drill, or you kind of just, maybe laughed a few times, or you were kind of fucking around with your friend, like, as long as we knew it was a drill, and they knew it was a drill, then they wouldn't be so like strict on it. But I mean, of course, in like today's like day and age, like these things are super serious. So I mean, you probably shouldn't be doing this shit. But like back then, I mean, we like the world wasn't what it is today. So back then, this kid shits himself. Okay, this motherfucker beat red face, dies laughing. I fucking die. It was so funny. It was so funny. I'm laughing so hard, right? Of course, I'm trying to fucking, like, trying to hide it. I'm like, oh, fuck no. But, like, yeah, I mean, you couldn't hide that shit. It was so funny. So, fucking, this kid just won't stop laughing either. He will not stop laughing. So, it just, like, it just continues. It continues. Next thing I know, he fucking slams his head off the dryer in the corner of the fucking, like, the kitchen area that we were in, where we were hiding for the fucking lockdown, dude. And I just fucking die again. Absolutely die again. And this shit was like serious. They would tell you, they'd be like, if you fuck around during a lockdown, then this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, like fucking you're gonna be suspended, you could be arrested for all this shit. Okay, so we get out of lockdown. It was like me, it was like 4 or 5 different kids, right? And we get out of the lockdown, and like a week goes by, and we're like, I mean, we obviously didn't think anything of it. I mean, I was like fucking 12. Keep in mind, I was fucking 12 here, okay? I didn't think shit of fucking, screwing around a little bit. It was just a drill, whatever. I didn't think shit of this, okay? I come into school one day, okay? My, like, 2 or 3 other friends are like, dude, we're gonna get called down to the office for that lockdown last week. And I was like, dude, you're fucking joking me. I mean, of course, I mean, maybe I said that, maybe I didn't. But I mean, either way, it didn't sound like that, because I mean, I was fucking like a chubby little fucking 12-year-old. So I fucking get called down to the office with my fucking friends. Okay, we walk in there, dude, and this kid is still like doesn't give a fuck. He just starts like, okay, so we had this kid. We'll call him fucking Larry. Okay, we had Larry, and Larry fucking Larry had, like he was kind of like a shy kid. He had like a few issues. Like he wasn't like special needs or anything, but he just had a few like issues. So he just started bawling his eyes out when we were in this situation, right? And this fucking kid starts laughing so fucking hard in the middle of the office with a fucking cop. There was a cop right fucking in the office with us, and I'm like, dude, we're fucked. Like, we're gonna get in so much fucking trouble for this shit. I laugh. I like literally am like biting my fucking, like, I don't know why I thought it was so funny, because like we could have got suspended. Like fucking the cop was like, I can handcuff you guys. I can put you guys in the back of my cop car. I can charge you. And like the kid doesn't give a fuck. So he was like, for what? Like, I mean, like he literally didn't give a fuck. So he starts crying. He starts bawling. This kid starts bawling his eyes out, right? And fucking, so Larry starts bawling his eyes out. Okay. And fucking we'll just call the other kid Sean. And Sean just fucking just starts laughing, just starts dying fucking laughing. And like what do you do in that situation? What do you do in that situation? So of course I'm like, why are you bawling your eyes out? Like, you already said, like, we're good, like we're gonna get off. It was pretty much just like a scare like tactic, like a warning. But like this man was completely bawling his eyes out. And I was like, whoa. Like, I mean, of course I was just laughing. I mean, like just laughing. Like, it wasn't just like a cry, like he was silently sitting in the corner crying. Like, this kid, like Larry, was fucking bawling, and you could hear him fucking bawling. It was me, Sean, Larry, and fucking like 2 other kids, I think. And fucking, like, he was just bawling, and we were all looking at each other, and we were like, what the fuck do we do? Like fucking, and my principal didn't even give a fuck. He just sat there and he just kept talking to us. And the cops kept sitting there like telling us how like we could be in handcuffs and we could do all this shit, and we're just sitting there fucking like kind of laughing in his face. I mean, now that I look at it, I mean, it might have been a little fucked up, but like what do you do as a 12-year-old kid when they're telling you that they're gonna fucking put you in handcuffs over that situation? Like, first of all, back to that teacher, fuck you for putting us in that situation, because that shit was just ridiculous. I mean, we were like fucking 13, dude. Like, you really had to fucking put us in that shit. Like, I get your little scare tactic, I get it, but like, just to put it in perspective, that teacher like left. Like, I don't know if she was fired. I think she was fired, but she was either fired or she was gone like shortly after maybe it was like middle of the year. This happened like early year, I'm pretty sure. So we're sitting there and we're in the fucking office, and like we're kind of bitching out the teacher a little bit, like saying how shitty the teacher is. And like, this kid just cries. I'm pretty sure that we had a follow-up with the cop, because the initial meeting was just with the principal. But like, just sitting there in that office with the cop, with one kid bawling his eyes out, one kid fucking laughing so hard, like beat red face laughing, and then fucking everybody else just kind of like laughing a little bit, and I was kind of the part that was like laughing a little bit because it was just so like it was so kind of uncalled for. It's like, dude, like, why are you crying? You know what I mean? Like, grow up. Like, why are you crying? I mean, I get like maybe you're a pussy or something, but like in the end of the day, I mean, he stated before we were like he really got down and like he was fucking like talking down to us or some shit, but he literally stated he's like you guys aren't really gonna, you know what I mean, like we weren't in trouble for that. I think we got a couple days of in school or something, or like ISS we got a couple fucking we had a couple like lunch detentions or some shit for it. Guys, hold on. My fucking cats are fighting. Look at this fucking shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, sorry boys. I mean, my cats were fucking fighting, dude. You know what? You know what? My little pet peeve here, dude. Fucking animals are so annoying. Like they're so fucking annoying. Like, dude, I have a dog. He's such a dick. And I have fucking cats, and they're like so fucking annoying, dude. Like, just get away. You know, like get away from my shit. Like, why does the cat need to be next to my monitor? You know what I mean? Like, just get the fuck away from me. Anyway, you know, maybe I just have shitty animals. Maybe you guys don't experience that shit. But we'll get back to the story time. So we're in the fucking, so as I said before, he's like, yeah, I can put you guys in handcuffs, I can do all this shit. Honestly, the guy was all talk. Like, we knew who the cop was. Like, he was kind of like a big name in the town, because you know, you know, when you go to a small school, it's all about like, oh, you know, there's a name, and like fucking you people ride the name, and like fucking you have like 4 names, and everybody just dominates the school and like sports and all that stupid shit. And like fucking, so we knew who the cop was, and he kind of like, you know, patrolled the fucking school every once in a while, and he acted like he was tough. And I'm not trying to like, you know, undermine like the cop and like, you know, talk shit about him, but I mean, I am. I mean, he was kind of a dick for like no reason. Like, I mean, I get the whole like oh, you shouldn't fuck around during a lockdown. What if there was like an active shooter? What if there was like after this? I get you're not supposed to fuck around with that shit, and I completely understand that. But like in middle school, I mean, we were like 12. We were literally 12. And like to put us in that situation and to put us that close to a door with a really, really mean teacher, it's like, I get we shouldn't be fucking around like that. But like, come on, dude. Like, come on. Alright? So, I mean, that's pretty much it for that story time. I mean, I thought it was funny looking back. I was thinking about it last night, just looking back on it. It was one of those times in like school where, I don't know, school was fun. It was good, it was bad sometimes. I mean, of course, just a little like disclaimer I'm gonna put here at the end of this video. Of course, you should take lockdown seriously now. Like, I mean, I should have took them seriously back then, but I mean, it was a one-time incident. Every lockdown that I participated or was in after that, I took extremely serious. But I mean, with like today's day and age, I mean, and like how society and how like people are now, and like how things happen, like you should definitely take them seriously, and you should not like fuck around, and you should not like, you know, laugh. You should just take it seriously, do what you're supposed to do, and you know, listen to your teachers, listen to, you know, everybody in charge, everybody in command here, because I mean, this shit's scary now and it's really serious. But I mean, I thought it was a little funny story time because I mean, it was just funny. I mean, like not the lockdown itself. Like, I mean, it was a really stupid thing to laugh about. I mean, a kid shits himself, and then like my friend dies, like laughing, and then fucking like I just can't stop laughing, and then we end up getting called to the office. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like a stupid middle school story, but like I don't know. I think it was super fucking funny. And like looking back on it, I mean, the cop was kind of a dick. I mean, we were like 12. Like, you don't need to like scare the fuck out of this kid and make him fucking bawl his eyes out, like completely bawl his eyes out, because I mean, in the end of the day, I mean, what's that gonna solve? I mean, it's just, what is he gonna be scared? And he's gonna be scared of you. You know what I mean? Like, this kid was, I don't even know how that fucking kid was involved, dude. Like, I don't even remember him laughing. I don't remember that motherfucker doing anything. So it's like, I just don't get it. But yeah, guys. So I mean, that's it for my first story time. If you guys want more story times, then fucking definitely like this video. You know, like, if you guys are new, hit that subscribe button. I come out with 2K content, Fortnite content, Warzone content, maybe some Call of Duty here and there, maybe a few story games here and there. I really just am trying to kind of find my rhythm on what I want to play, and what I'm really like looking forward to playing, because I mean right now Fortnite is my main game, so that's kind of what I've been like playing a lot. Like, you know, when I'm not like, you know, when I'm not playing for content, or when I'm not trying to like grind my newer build on 2K, or trying to do all this shit. Like, I just, something about the web slingers is just really fucking satisfying on Fortnite. So I mean, yeah, guys, thank you so much if you guys made it to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. If you made it to the end, make sure to like, subscribe if you guys enjoyed, because I am posting daily now. So there's a lot of content to go around, and thank you guys for tuning in, and peace out.